I just got done watching Beast Games and it was incredible. And well, in today's video, I will be making some of the most iconic scenes from Beast Games. So without further ado, let's go. Now we of course have to start in Beast City, the biggest location of the show. And this is where all the social events happened and a lot of the challenges. As you can see here, I have Mr. Beast standing on the $5 million with two of his guards watching by. All the contestants are up in the towers, and the towers turned out actually pretty good. Beast City is where all the contestants that made it past the first round stayed to live. So let's look at the housing. Now as you can see here, it's a simple beige house with brown roofs, since that's what it looked like from the show. It has this rectangle build, and the roofs can even open up to look on the inside. I just put one bed in there and then a contestant, and there you go. That's the Beast Games house. Then after this, we have one of our first challenges. Now these trapdoor type things were seen throughout the entire show, even in the finale, and it's a pretty fun build. You just set a minifigure on top of the 2x4 plate and then drop them down. In the show, you see this happen multiple times. In the first episode, hundreds of players got out this way, but even later in the show, you see it in further challenges that we'll get to later. Then after this, we have one of the pivotal points in the show, and that's when Mr. Beast does one of his curveballs and tells the contestants they'll be competing for a $1.8 million island. The catch is you need a golden ticket to get there. Jeremy, the guy with the big beard, was one of the fortunate ones to be able to get a golden ticket and a helicopter to the island. So that's what this build represents. I know the helicopter is pretty trash though, so don't judge my building skills, but I think the island turned out pretty good. Now we're far enough in the video to see all the contestants I made. Now I didn't make 1,000 of them, but I made quite a few, and you can see them all here. These were mostly the ones that made it to the top 10 or 12, or just important characters to this show. And then I also made Mr. Beast and then two of his guards. All these turned out pretty good in my opinion. After the island, we're now going back to the first challenge I showed, and that's those trapdoors. So the thing with these three challenges where Mr. Beast gave you the option to pick between either a physical challenge, a chance challenge, or a knowledge challenge. Now, the chance challenge is just standing on the trapdoors and hoping your door doesn't drop out from under you. That's what this one is. And then the knowledge challenge was a quiz, and you had to be the first to tap the button and get the answer right. Otherwise, you would also be dropped through a trapdoor. And then the third one is my favorite one, and that was the physical challenge, where two teams had to pull on a rope to get these monster trucks across the finish line first. There was more challenges as well, where it came down to like who could hang on this bar the longest, and this is the guy that won. But yeah, I thought those were pretty cool. And now we're moving on to the most hyped up challenge yet. That is the trolley situation. If you don't know what that is, this is a picture of what that looks like. And well, Mr. Beast did it where this guy either chose to eliminate 3 people or a Lamborghini, and if he eliminated the 3 people, he would keep the Lamborghini. And well, he decided to get rid of the 3 people to keep his Lamborghini, which was pretty cool for him. But then just a little bit later, when they chose a new leader to go at the top of the bridge, he got out with his best friend, so it didn't really pay off. And then Mr. Beast did another curveball later in challenge where T was the captain, and another guy that had given up $1 million earlier in the challenge with her, Dino, was put on the tracks, and then one of her best friends was put on the track, and her best friend picked another one of the good friends of theirs, and then Dino picked Jazz, which was a girl that didn't really have relations with T, but it was an innocent person, so T had a hard time picking between each one. But and then she decided to eliminate Jazz and Dino, which I found really sad in the moment because Jazz did nothing to deserve that, and Mr. Beast definitely played that up in the video. So I actually even DM'd Jazz to ask if she got anything because she made it to the top 12, but no, she only got like the $2,000 Mr. Beast gave every contestant. So that stinks. But we're now finally into the top 10 contestants. And now that we're this deep into the competition, Mr. Beast decided to do another tragic challenge. And well, what it was Mr. Beast had $1 million in the middle of the city, and one at a time you could go out there and pick as much as you want. And well, if you were a good person, you would probably pick $100,000, since that's a lot of money, and each person would get the same amount. And well, it started off that way where T went out there, got her 100,000 and came back. But then other people after her decided to take way more one even taking $650,000. This left little to nothing for the other contestants, and actually one of the contestants thought he was being smart by taking $0, but that came back to hurt him later, because with the money that they decided to take, they could bribe people to vote them into the next round, which the two that took the most, actually that did not work out for them, but after this challenge there was only 6 left. And well, of course Mr. Beast had to do another curveball, and he decided to possibly double the prize pool money if someone decided to flip a coin. The catch is though, if the coin did not land on what they called, they'd be eliminated. And well, one of the people decided to step up and call tails, and so he flipped the coin and it landed on tails, costing Mr. Beast another $5 million, but now they would be competing for $10 million. I know, pretty insane. And well, a few more challenges went on, one where they shot basketballs to see who got out, and a maze one. And well, because of those challenges, 3 more people got out, and it was finally to the top 3. Now the guy that flipped the coin decided to get out for $1 million, because Mr. Beast did a challenge where if you thought you were the most voted by the top 50 contestants to get out, you could choose to take the $1 million, and he took that chance and he got the $1 million. So we have now finally made it to the final build of the video, but also the final challenge of Beast Games. Now this challenge was a classic briefcase exchange type game. So basically, one of the contestants would put the $10 million check into any of the 10 briefcases and could rotate it around in a circle, but the other contestant could not see where they put it, so it's just a guess where they would go, and you would go back and forth until one of them found it correctly. So if the first person missed it, then the person that got it wrong would hide the check, I believe, in a new briefcase for the other person to try to guess. And this was between T and Jeff, and well, to everyone's shock, T put the $10 million in briefcase 6, and somehow, someway, Jeff guessed that first try. He read her like a book, as Mr. Beast said, and he ended up winning the entire challenge. It was pretty crazy. I literally was shocked. It blew me away. Now, I thought Mr. Beast's series would be good, but not this good. This was definitely better, in my opinion, than most of his YouTube videos, and you guys have to let me know in the comments below. What did you think of Beast Games? I thought it was pretty great, and also, how good do you think my builds were? Because I've been sick a lot lately. I don't know if you can tell. I'm actually sick again right now, but I wanted to get a video out for you guys. But yeah, this is my 3rd time getting sick this stinking year so far. So just be praying that I can heal up from this. But yeah, tell me guys if you like the builds. There should be more videos coming soon if I can heal up and get better. But remember guys, as always, have a great day. God bless, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye.